We welcome you inside the Academic Sports and Recreation Complex, better known as the ASRC, on the campus of West Liberty University, site of the 2025 Mountain East Conference Wrestling Championships. Alongside my color analyst, John Penna, my name is Andrew Miller, ready to bring you guys the action. 10 matches in the titles and 10 champions to be crowned. A couple of very interesting stories, both team-wise, a battle between Glenville State and West Liberty once again this year at the top, and then some new faces in the individual finals. We've got Salem University, John, who has a first-time program and already a first-time finalist. Fairmont State as well with their first ever finalist.
Yes, and also Glenville State right now very heavily represented in all 10 matches, as they have all 10 guys that have made it here to the finals.
When you look up and down the list, it is Glenville State heavy. They were the favorite coming in. They are the second-ranked team in the nation, so a very solid program here built by Dylan Cottrell. The program began 5 years ago as he took over as head coach, and he has been fighting to get this program to where it is right now. He's got it. Again, the top of the mountain are the Hilltoppers, usually. Coach Danny Irwin in his 5th season as well. He has 3 championships, a runner-up the first year that they had this, and it has been here at the ASRC from the beginning. And last year, Glenville State knocking off, finally, the Hilltoppers, and those two are atop it again here. It is Glenville State leading 146.5 to 130.5 as we enter the finals. 10 Glenville State wrestlers, 5 Hilltoppers will be battling it out. It'll begin here at 125 pounds. Colton Drusius from Glenville State University. The junior comes from Cedar Lake, Indiana, and Mount Carmel High School. A transfer from West Virginia University, 15th ranked in the nation. The freshman from West Liberty is Logan Davis, 20-2, and he hails from the powerhouse of West Virginia in Class AA, Oak Glen High School, and we are underway at 125 pounds.
Both guys looking to feel each other out. Logan Davis, I've seen this kid wrestle quite a bit throughout his career. He is a tough competitor. A lot of state titles under his belt here in West Virginia.
Again, Drusius, a transfer here to Glenville State from West Virginia University. Nice little pipeline up I-79. And, of course, the head coach for Glenville State, Dylan Cottrell, wrestled at WVU, first time, or the first Big 12 champion ever in West Virginia University history. So there's always those connections. Again, Davis hailing from up in the area, the northern area. So West Liberty, not the longest trip for him.
Very close. His family's able to be here and watch, but like you talked about earlier, what a freshman campaign, 20-2 on the season right now.
As I mentioned, the two head coaches, Dylan Cottrell from Glenville State, Danny Irwin from West Liberty University. These two have been atop this MEC. Now, they used to be the WVIAC, and West Liberty was atop that for quite a while, but in the 5 previous years, West Liberty has kind of been the big dog, if you will. 22 champions in 50 total champions. So they have been very, very good.
Quite a bit, but the opportunity here, Logan Davis looking to try to get a score. Nice job. He's going to look for a stalemate by the officials. Nothing giving up yet.
1 minute remaining in the first period. Technical wrestling between the two. We're going to see some very good stories coming up as we continue through this. Obviously, one of the big stories we are looking at is at 184 pounds from West Liberty University, Ty McGarry, who is the #1 ranked wrestler in the nation at 184 pounds, looking to win his 4th title at the MECs. And that is interesting, and that is very difficult, the way the landscape of college athletics is. Guys don't stick around in one place very long.
They do not. You know, a lot of guys transfer now with the portal opening and those things, and opportunities for a lot of folks to transfer. Well, he stuck it out and looking for #4 here today.
will be facing off again against a Glenville State wrestler. What a season so far for the Pioneers. Looking to repeat as champions here in the conference and qualifying all 10 of their wrestlers. As we enter the second period, no score at the moment. It'll be Davis with the choice. He'll choose bottom.
0-0 here with 3 minutes getting ready to start here in the second period. Glenville State University right now nationally ranked number 2 in the country at Division II.
We were chatting with Coach Cottrell's father earlier today, and he said, his team is not healthy.
Yes.
They're not fully healthy.
There's some guys wrestling at some different weight classes. Davis tries to Granby out, and a nice job to catch him. You got to stay with him when they roll through.
Drusius had a half rolled in for a second. Again, all of these wrestlers here in the MEC have about a month before regionals.
Glenville State faithful here.
Seeing a possible spladle coming.
Davis able to fight that off. Still nothing given up but an escape point.
Immediately in on a double is Davis. Second time we've seen this.
Yeah.
Drusius able to work out the last time. He's got just a wrap around the guts. As the 2 inch towards the out of bounds line, they'll reset. In the center, 36 remaining in the second period.
Right now, West Lib with a 1-0 lead in this match.
30 seconds.
Healthy respect given here in the stand-up position by both wrestlers.
Trying to get some positioning. Davis looking to load up and get an ankle fake there.
Short time here, just 5 seconds remaining in the period. And we'll head to the third. No score, actually 1-0 as Davis got the escape. Obviously, you're going to see Drusius head to the bottom position in the third. No real ride time to speak of.
So Davis trying to hold Drusius, now tied up 1-1.
So lots of action here to come in the next minute and 45 seconds. Single leg shot.
Always amazes me the balance that these guys have, the ability to move around, and there's the 3 on the edge of the mat. Off of the mat now, Drusius takes the lead.
Very nice transition over at the edge of the mat as you take a look at it. Just pulled and dove behind at the right time. Sometimes you've just got to time those up. And a big takedown. It's now a 4-1 lead for Colton Drusius.
Looking to get some back points. Nothing given up.
Well, Davis to his feet for a second. They were towards the edge, and you could see Colton Drusius lifting up and kind of just carrying Davis off of the mat.
So 1:13 here in this third period. Another Granby look. Drusius able to stay tight there and fight that off.
1 minute remaining in the match.
Doing a good job of keeping that leg.
Well, Davis, a heady wrestler for a freshman here, but Drusius has been good on top.
Caution. The official started too quickly.
One thing we do not have is the ability to see the ride time clock. So there's a possibility that Drusius will have, okay. There it is, beautiful.
148.
Thank you to our producer, Nick Eskins, for showing us what we need. That's why he's here. He keeps us in line.
Hey, look, if it wasn't for him, we'd be in a really bad spot right now. Bad spot is Logan Davis as he's down 4-1.
Looking for a reversal, though. So ride time is locked up here, so it's officially, at the end of this, going to be another point for Colton Drusius from Glenville State. So some work to do for Davis. So near fall points awarded now to Drusius. And here comes the block from Coach Danny Irwin.
I thought maybe that was a little quick on the count.
So the brick comes in, and Coach Danny Irwin heads to the scorer's table. He wants to get another look at the near fall points. Coming up next, 133-pound weight class for Glenville State University will be Hunter Ross. And from Frostburg State, Thierno Diallo. Diallo was in the finals last year at 133, and he faced off against Glenville State's Gavin Chiocho. Chiocho has since bumped to 141 pounds, so another trip to the finals for Diallo from Frostburg State.
Chiocho has wrestled this season at 133, so when they get to the national tournament, I think that's probably where you're going to see Gavin.
And he is ranked
at 133. Yeah, ranked number 2, correct?
Yes, number 2 in the nation at that 133-pound weight class. Of course, he has a national runner-up and a national championship under his belt. Going to get the official call here. And they will award the 2 near fall. So 6-1 with 12 seconds left. Ride time point on its way. And if you are Logan Davis, the freshman, you have to do something miraculous. Caution once again.
It's going to be a caution on green, and the crowd, if you hear it, they're saying it's red. They're thinking that Davis moved quick off bottom, and that's what he has to do in this situation.
So the 2 cautions. Next one will be a point. But right now, Diallo just around the waist. There is a stall warning. And if you are Drusius, you're looking to stall this one out.
Yeah, 3 seconds left to go here in this first bout of the MEC Championships.
Just one more reset, and it'll be the junior Colton Drusius from Glenville State University with his first conference championship. Congratulations, of course, to the freshman Logan Davis. Bright future ahead of that young man for sure. So 133 pounds from Glenville State University, 23-4 on the season. The redshirt junior is Hunter Ross. His opponent from Frostburg State University, runner-up last year, the senior from Lanham, Maryland, is Thierno Diallo. His record only 5-0, so he is very young to the season.
Yep, just a few, you never know. Guys get dinged up quite a bit in college. Trust me, I know a little bit about that right now.
First-year head coach for Frostburg State is Josh Hutchins. Came to Frostburg State from Ashland University. And, of course, Dylan Cottrell, the head coach from Glenville State, will get very comfortable at that seat. He will not have to move throughout these finals.
He's done a great job of building this program. Diallo here looks to score on Ross, but Ross, good job defensively. But once again, Cottrell just built a great program and bringing in a lot of quality wrestlers.
Ross defeated Angelo Dipole from Wheeling in the opening round. Followed that, and that was a pin. Followed that with a tech fall victory over Nathan Pileski from Fairmont State. Meanwhile, Diallo with a 21-second fall of Luke Schaefer from Davison Elkins. Followed that with a 9-5 decision victory over James Armstrong from West Liberty University.
So both men just filling it out here, and that's what you do a lot in the first period of a championship final.
Diallo last year was an All-American. Finished in 8th place in the national tournament, looking to head back to another national tournament. Meanwhile, Ross, the champion last year at 125 pounds, he's bumped up to 133 here in the tournament this year.
Still no points here in the first period. A lot of hand fighting, clubbing of the head.
Very similar to the 125-pound.
Now Ross inside on a single, trying to keep him in bounds, and he will.
Looking to elevate. You just mentioned in that last bout, the balance of these college wrestlers is really good.
So nothing given up there. It was good work on the edge of that mat.
Ross, a transfer from Coker University. Meanwhile, Diallo coming from SUNY Binghamton. Heavy slap there, one side and the other from Diallo.
Yeah, you're just going to club, try to get an angle, look for the shot, look for something offensively, and Ross goes down, but nice defense there by Diallo.
Short time in the first. And time will run out. So Ross a little more aggressive with a couple of shots, but Diallo able to stay away from being taken down. Ross will choose to begin period number 2. He'll take bottom.
Nice blocking there. Diallo's got a half and rolls with Ross.
Frostburg State, new to the conference. Their first year was last year, so this is their second season. They do not have in the school history, again, short school history, a champion. They do have a runner-up from last year, though. And that was the young man who is on the mat right now.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to watch last year in the final match that he had, as he is on top right now. Ross looking to get an escape.
Caution for a quick move by Ross on bottom.
Right back to that position. Up, going to get a count.
Ross spinning side to side to try to avoid it. I don't see any extension of fingers by the official.
No points given. It was close to a 2 count. Ross did a good job of, like you said, really squirming around to get himself in a better position and not give up anything.
Diallo nearing 1 minute of ride time here in the second period. He'll cross the threshold.
Looking to work a wing. Here in the finals match, 2 officials making sure that they're going to get the right calls.
And, of course, the ability to challenge for these coaches. Ross to his feet. And again, that's a very interesting part of collegiate wrestling. You've got some time when the defensive man gets to his feet before you need to either cut him or get him back to the mat.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than the high school level. He's going to stay heavy there and keep feet in bounds. Now he's out on the replay.
Diallo working well from top position. Ross grabs at the neck, though.
Nice movement.
And scrambles away.
Ross able to get free.
1:42 in ride time, though, for Diallo.
And some back points, so it's a 2-1 advantage.
I did not see the back points given up. 2, so 2 seconds. Diallo leading 2-1. We'll choose bottom position, so Ross has got a couple of things that he needs to do, obviously. He needs to try to figure out a way to erase 43 seconds of ride time to avoid that extra point. Or it could be more offensive and do something else like a pin. Who knows?
Yeah, some back points would be helpful. Got a chance to elevate that. Ooh. Potentially dangerous. Just looking to get that elevation to get him turned. But the official, that was down low.
And he had a bird's eye view of that.
Yeah, we were blocked at our vantage point here, but the official calls it. And here we go.
Ross able to cancel 20 seconds of ride time down to 120. Ross trying to get control of the wrists here.
Looking to get in that same position.
He has got the ride time eliminated down under a minute.
See the official right there in on the action. He's got a wrist and a half. Folks in the crowd looking for some stall calls. Still not at the 45 yet.
And again, official will stop the action. Ross called for an illegal move. Legal hold there.
It's going to be a 4-1.
Yeah, Ross is going to just go ahead and cut at the instructions of the coaching staff. He'll work from his feet. Diallo going to try to avoid a takedown for the final 50 seconds. In fact, he is going to go aggressive. Look at Diallo.
There's the 3. It was
showing
close.
Muscle.
Yeah, he got in deep and was able to get the points. And the takedown, 7-1.
And he is close to regaining the ride time points. In fact, there's a minute of ride time for Diallo.
Now
20
Ross,
seconds left.
Ross just trying to get the arm loose, nothing there.
Well, he was a groomsman last year, and he is the groom this year. Congratulations to Thierno Diallo from Frostburg State, the first ever Frostburg State University Mountain East Conference champion.
Right here on the replay, Diallo gets in on the leg and able to lift to work the takedown. Wasn't given until he took the back, and there it was. That was the play, that was the move that scored here. Big matchup right now, Drew.
100% at 141 pounds. The number 2 ranked wrestler at 133 is Gavin Chiocho. Again, a one-time national champion and a one-time runner-up. He has won here at this conference a once last year at 133 pounds. And looking to repeat as a champion at 23-4, the senior, I apologize, at 16-3, hails from Parkersburg, West Virginia, came from the powerhouse program of Parkersburg South. The number 8 ranked wrestler in the nation at 141 is Colton Stone King from Fairmont State University, the Fighting Falcons' first ever qualifier for a finals match here in this conference. The junior hails from Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, a transfer in from George Mason University.
So this was a matchup that happened earlier in the season. What I was told was Stone King with a lead on Kyocho, but Kyocho able to come back in that match and get the victory. So these guys familiar with each other, and you're going to see just a lot of action and movement as they're both looking to score and get themselves a championship here.
Kyocho had a bye in the first round and then faced off against Frostburg State's Dylan Montgomery in the semis, a decision 14-7 to advance for Stone King. He also received a bye in the first round, and he had a big victory against Kai Von Grace, who was the defending champion at 141 pounds from West Liberty University, and that one was a 2-overtime victory for Stone King. So he had to earn his keep to get here for the first time for Fairmont State.
So action here in the first period. Neither wanting to give up anything. Two very good wrestlers. You said number 2, Gavin Kyocho at 133.
Not really sure what that would transition to at 144. Stone King in on a leg.
Kyocho doing a good job of fighting that with the balance. You can see that from the young man from Parkersburg.
Kyocho stepping over, and he'll just pull Stone King out of bounds. Well, again, we have and will talk the praises of Dylan Cottrell. He's going to be sitting there for the next 7 or 8 matches. But Gennaro Bonaventura, the first-year head coach at Fairmont State, and he has been very, very good to try to build this program very, very quickly.
Yeah, very aggressive. You know, with his recruiting, he's doing a good job of getting guys from here in the state of West Virginia. And then also
said first year, I meant third year, sorry. He was, in his first year, the coach of the year in the Mountain East Conference. Shared that with Dylan Cottrell in Dylan's third year.
Yeah, you know, I've gotten to know him a little bit throughout the last year or so. And like I said, really, really good guy and doing a good job of really trying to build this program for the Falcons.
Well, Coach Bonaventura recruited your son.
Yes.
And I guess he's now mad because your son is at Glenville State. So
yeah. So we've been on a little bit of both sides of the fence. You know, we know a lot of the kids at Fairmont State. We've been around those guys since they wrestled youth and middle school, high school. So a lot of respect for that program and thankful, you know, for my son to be at Glenville State.
So just one shot taken in the first period. That was Stone King, and he will choose bottom position. The onset of period number 2. Again, we've had 2 champions already crowned. Colton Drusius from Glenville State at 125. Stone King quickly outs for the point. And then at 133, the senior from Frostburg State, Thierno Diallo.
So 1-0 lead for Stone King with the escape. Kyocho staying heavy on the head. Looking for his opportunity.
Kyocho, one of those wrestlers that enjoys pressing the action.
In on a headlock. And you can see, you just talked about it, he is, as soon as they separate, he is heading straight towards his opponent. No ride time right now for either. Kyocho looking for some underhooks.
Kyocho aggressive toward the edge of the mat, but Stone King Sprawling nicely, moving quickly.
Yeah, once he was in position, Stone King looked to try to score on the edge of the mat. Kyocho steps off of the mat, and here we go, back to the center. 49 seconds to go here in the second period.
Kyocho feigned a shot. Tried a little ankle work.
Stone King peeks back at the clock. Give the announcer 30 seconds. Kyocho pressing the action.
The coaching staff for Glenville State's asking for a stall warning. Kyocho, edge of the mat. Got control of the arm for a second. The two go out. And the official looks over at the coaching staff for Glenville State, shaking his head. No, not yet. No stall warning just yet. 5 seconds left in the second period. Just an escape. The only point so far. Obviously, Kyocho will head down.
Here in this arena, you can see the Glenville State team in the background, and then Fairmont State over here close to us, kind of going back and forth. This is a good, healthy, friendly rivalry.
And two schools that have been connected for many years in the WVIAC and now at the Mountain East Conference.
All right, Kyocho looks to escape. He does. Tied up.
Only the 6th year of the Mountain East Conference Wrestling Championships. First year it was UNC Pembroke, who is no longer in the conference. And then the Hilltoppers started their reign, 21, 22, and 23 champions. And last year, the Pioneers.
Right there, good action. Stone King trying to push the action. Kyocho fights that off, and they both go out of bounds. Here we go again in the middle of the circle.
Ride time, not a factor. 3 seconds, in fact, in favor of Stone King.
Headlock pressure. Kyocho, the head pressure there. Still looking for a possible stall call. Headlock in on the edge of the mat. Coaching staff looking to get.
And Stone King at the edge of the mat. 3 called, and then the extra official comes in and says no. We'll take a look at it here at the edge of the mat.
Look on the replay. I think Kyocho, you couldn't see because the official, Kyocho looked to get his hand out or off the mat onto the basketball court.
Well, you guys couldn't see it in the replay, but Coach Bonaventura showing the agility to get to that block quickly.
Yeah.
He wanted that one badly for Stone King. Again, 45 seconds left in this match.
And you know, where he's sitting, the vantage point where they were, he feels pretty confident in that. So we'll see what the officials say. Coach Cottrell, Glenville State looking on.
The challenge brick thrown. And we will be challenging whether Stone King got the takedown in time or whether Kyocho made it. Now, Kyocho's toe hit the hardwood floor right there. I don't think that's what they're looking at, though.
So the official on the mat is calling the takedown 3. The official on the far side says no. So that's why we're having this conversation.
Well, you obviously would think the lead official is looking at the feet of Stone King.
Yes.
Trying to look the feet and where the position is on the legs. Meanwhile, the assistant official is looking at Kyocho, I think, and where he is in relation to it.
Yeah. All right, so still sorting this out.
The two officials talking it over. And no takedown. And Coach Bonaventura says, nope,
We're
I'm not done yet.
Let's get the opinion once again of the officials. Man, what a good match we have here at 141.
It is going to come down, obviously, to the wire. Just 46 seconds remaining. 1-1 your score. No ride time, basically. And a title on the line here at 141 pounds.
All right, nothing given.
The two will reset. You can hear the excitement building in the arena.
Kyocho pressing the action, and that's what the Glenville State coaching staff has looked for. They want the stall call because Kyocho is the aggressor here. Both very heavy on the head. Now a headlock. Kyocho tried to get across to the ankle, nothing given up there. Stone King good defensively, and a stalemate.
With 13 seconds remaining in the period.
Kyocho once again aggressive.
And time going to run out. Kyocho a little more settled in that last 13 seconds, so they'll head to overtime. Second straight match for Stone King. Of course, as we said, he went 2 OTs with Kyvon Grace in the semifinals. First takedown wins here with 2 minutes on the clock.
First takedown. Kyocho once again looking and pressing the action.
Stone King has impressed me with his counters.
Yeah, he's very good defensively.
Kyocho continuing to try to work an underhook.
Stone King looks to shoot. Nice defense, though. Kyocho in with a hook and another.
And now a stall warning given to Stone King. And that could play a factor here. There's 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. So Stone King has got to be very careful about how he tries to counter the aggressiveness of Gavin Kyocho. Cannot go straight back, obviously.
Yeah, you got to circle. Kyocho, though, going to look to push the action. You can see Stone King looking to circle rather than back up.
Stone King with a very interesting
stance
right there.
Yeah. Kyocho looks
like a southpaw.
Underhook. Whizzer in. Nothing given up on the edge of the mat. Nice.
30 seconds remaining in the first overtime period.
All right, Kyocho in on the head.
And you hear the PA announcer, 15 seconds in overtime period number 1.
The battle I thought we would see.
And we are headed to the second overtime period. And it will be Kyocho with the first choice. And as fresh as you can be in the 5th period, so he'll take bottom to begin with. They'll put 30 on the clock.
What a match here at the 141 championship. Kyocho
to his feet quickly. Spinning away for a second, and he's got the one. Still 20 seconds remaining in this second overtime period.
Both, he's got underhooks in on the side. Oh.
So close, and here comes the brick again from Coach Bonaventura. Man, he is lightning fast with that.
So I think what we're looking for is here on the replay, underhooks in. Kyocho looks at the ankle They're saying that Stone King, I guess the coach is looking to see who actually scored there. Kyocho kept a toe in. Just some good action there.
So two very, very close calls that have gone to review in this match.
You know, I don't know how many times you can throw the block. Is it like the NFL where you get two and you're penalized the timeout? I'm not real sure, but good action here though. Kyocho working his way to the outside on the replay.
And this is where we said you've got to be careful for the countering ability of Stone King.
So a 2-1 lead here in the second overtime, 12 seconds left to go. Our third match here from West Liberty.
And again, 2-1 versus 4-2 is a big difference.
Yeah.
Here comes the replay official. He will discuss with the lead official and his assistant, and we'll have the call. And they are going to give the takedown to Colton Stone King. So lots of work for Gavin Kyocho. And meanwhile, Stone King will have bottom position in the next overtime, 30 seconds. Kyocho still now with 12 seconds remaining, so he can earn yet another point.
Mm-hmm.
Again, riding time, not a factor in this. Just 8 seconds in favor of Colton Stone King. Kyocho.
Got to get up, got to escape. Looks to do.
And he's not going to be done. He's going to go attack Stone King again with 5 on the clock.
So 4-3. Nice period there. A lot of action, some controversy, and you wouldn't expect anything less than a match like this.
For Stone King, strategy will come in here. Well, it was going to.
Yes.
He was probably not going to be too active trying to get up, but Kyocho said, go ahead and get up right now. I'm down 2.
Yeah, Kyocho is looking to score here.
A takedown would take the lead for Gavin Kyocho. Stone King just trying to stay away for 15 seconds. Will it be a repeat for Kyocho or a first ever MEC title for Fairmont State? 5 seconds remaining. Kyocho attacking one final time, and it's over. Colton Stone King, the first ever Fairmont State Falcon MEC champion.
What a match that was. Congratulations to Colton Stone King.
I want to try to get a little time to chat with Colton Stone King after the 157-pound. So after the 157-pound weight class, with about a 5-minute break, we're going to try to get a quick interview with that young man. And his whole team, by the way, is heading out to congratulate Colton Stone King, the junior. We move up to 149 pounds for Glenville State University. A 10th-ranked wrestler in the nation, graduate student Caleb Brooks, hailing from Canal, Winchester, Ohio. And he transferred a couple of times. Buffalo first, then he went to Northern Illinois. And he is back here at Glenville State. His opponent, Sean Johnson from Salem University. The senior hails from Ashford, Connecticut, and he transferred here from Glenville State University. And again, a first-year program for Cole Hauser, who also spent his collegiate time at Glenville State University. So a lot of connections in this matchup.
Yeah, a lot of connections because these guys were teammates. So right now, Brooks looking to set the tone. A lot of hand fighting, looking for positioning.
Brooks advanced to this with a fall of Shane Hatfield from Fairmont State in the first round. Tech fall of Gage Hillebrand from Frostburg State in the semis. Meanwhile, Sean Johnson a bye into the semis and then defeating Anthony Wood from West Liberty by a 2-1 decision.
Tough match. Tough match. Both guys here just feeling each other out throughout this first period. Johnson pushing the action.
When you think about the team race right now, obviously the 125 victory for Glenville State and Colton Drusius helping their cause because they're trying to keep distance from West Liberty, but they've had a couple more opportunities here and haven't gotten the victories. And you look at those scores on the team side and you look at what's coming up. The last 4 matches are going to be Hilltoppers and Pioneers.
Yes.
So it's very interesting as we get closer to the end.
Yeah, every one of the matches are going to be big to keep the separation for Glenville State University to look to repeat as conference champions.
Again, very cautious wrestling so far in the first period for both. Brooks 27-5 on the season. Johnson, not a whole lot of matches, of course, having to sit out sometimes. 7-4 coming into the postseason.
These guys have probably had some matches in the wrestling room quite a bit.
Well, you think about that, how much knowledge each has of the opponent.
Yeah.
And what that means for this matchup. Who is going to be the one that gets aggressive first? Not really much aggression in the first period. It will be Johnson's choice. Looking over at, again, first-year head coach Cole Hauser says, get down.
Okay, from there's a score by Johnson with the escape. Nice job of blocking that off and getting to his feet quickly for the escape.
So just 4 seconds of ride time earned by Brooks. And both wrestlers still heavy on the head right now, working through the second period. Brooks kind of feigned a shot.
Yeah, these guys built like each other quite a bit.
And there is the first real shot in on a single leg for Brooks.
Johnson, though, body locking here.
1 minute remaining, second period. 1 minute.
Good scramble position. Nothing yet.
Over near the edge of the mat, Johnson with that leg.
Okay, keeping his feet inbounds, pulling Brooks back in.
Diving at that far leg, and I believe he's got it. Johnson with a takedown at the edge of the mats.
That's going to be a 4-0 lead. 34 seconds left to go here in the second period. Here on the replay.
And that was a very, very well-earned shot.
Yeah, it was. Johnson continued to be aggressive and got the point.
30 seconds.
Johnson leading 4-0.
Short time.
Didn't realize I said that Coach Dylan Cottrell and his staff would be sitting in the same spot. They moved them over to the red side.
Because Salem's green.
Just when I think I know things. Johnson looking to ride out the period, and he will. 4-0 as we approach the third.
Johnson doing a good job of control there, not allowing an escape point. So 4-0 starting here in the third period, the lead for Salem University.
A slight hold up at the scorers table. So Brooks is going to choose neutral, obviously, with the 4-0 deficit. More than escape is needed. He's going to work from his feet. Had a really nice single attempt in that second period. And you can see, obviously, starting to feign some shots, looking to be a little more aggressive. There's a quick stall called on Johnson, too, so that could have an effect on this last 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Johnson looked for that single, not able to get it. Brooks fights both guys heavy on the head as Brooks looks to shoot. Nothing given up.
We do see our executive producer, Butch Mounts, looks like he has tracked down Colton Stone King. So we may have some time with that young man.
Yeah, what a great match he had. First MEC individual title for Fairmont State.
And right now we're looking at maybe another first in the first ever year of a program for Salem University. Sean Johnson leading Caleb Brooks by 4. And just 30 seconds remaining. Two will reset. You get the sense maybe only a couple more opportunities for Brooks.
Yeah, you got to get a takedown and hope for some back points.
Johnson just staying balanced on his feet. He did get the stall warning early, but he has not given up much. And we are down to short time, 5 seconds left. And we're going to have back-to-back firsts here. Well, it was Colton Stone King from Fairmont State, a first-ever title, and now it is Sean Johnson from Salem University in the school's first-ever year. He has got himself a championship at 149 pounds. Now you can see the excitement and the relief and all of the rest for Sean Johnson to come over and give some love to his former coaches.
Yep.
So we move up to 157 pounds, and we have a returning champion from Glenville State, Guy DeLeonardis. The champion right here last year at 157 pounds. Last year he was also a national All-American, finished third place in the national tournament. Coming in this year, he is ranked 4th at this weight class in the nation, 25-5 the senior is. He came from Saxonburg, Pennsylvania, transferred in from Millersville University. John D'Amico from Frostburg State is the opponent, 5-1 for the redshirt junior, hailing out of Ocean City, Maryland. And he transferred in from Queens University in North Carolina.
He goes by Nico.
Nico D'Amico.
Nico D'Amico. Right now.
Very quick takedown for D'Amico. So unlike the previous 4 matches that were very defensive-minded in the first period right away, D'Amico grabbing the takedown. DeLeonardis is up.
These guys get after it here quickly. So this is the most points we've had in the first period, I think.
DeLeonardis with a pin of Gabriel Pujadas from Davison Elkins in the first round. And then a tech fall victory over Seth Thomas from Salem. Meanwhile, D'Amico got a bye in the first round and defeated Jaden Jett from West Liberty with a tech fall to advance to the championship match.
Some good action here in this first period. D'Amico looks for the shot. Nice job fighting that off. So a 2-point lead for the wrestler from Frostburg. Both just trying to work something, find an angle, get a lock.
D'Amico going straight on, maybe a little off balance. DeLeonardis going to try to use that. An attempt to climb up the body here of D'Amico.
D'Amico got a tight lock. Still trying to hold off.
And there it is, the takedown for 3. Can confirm we do have Colton Stone King from Fairmont State in the hole waiting for the interview. We're going to try to get a hold of Sean Johnson as well, who just picked up a first ever MEC title for Salem University. So a lot of action here in this first period.
Yeah,
which we have not seen.
4-4 tie.
2 takedowns, 2 escapes, 4-4. D'Amico deferring to the Glenville State wrestler. DeLeonardis will head to the bottom position. And the first point of the second period, an escape for Guy DeLeonardis.
DeLeonardis looking to...
Oh, very nice ankle pick opportunity.
Yeah, looking to score again, but also looking to repeat as a champion from last season.
D'Amico continuing to stay aggressive with his shots.
See what the official, if he calls a stalemate, see him on top of the action.
Well, D'Amico's trying to work around the body, but you can see the left arm from DeLeonardis has that leg trap, so the official will reset with a stalemate.
Quick shot. Nice. Another takedown. DeLeonardis.
All sorts of action.
Yeah, this is the most scoring that we've had, action we've had.
We've had some good matches, but this one is offensive-minded.
Looking to tilt. See some counting. Looks like he's got 2 coming his way.
And near fall on the way for the defending champion. And some more.
There's 3
so
more.
3 instead. 3 near fall, 11-4 for Guy DeLeonardis.
Tilts can get you some points quickly.
D'Amico flattened out right now with 10 seconds left in the period. And a very, very solid period for the defending champion from Glenville State. Started out 4-0, earned 7 points in that period.
All right, so they are neutral on their feet. D'Amico, though, he's looking to shoot at a lot of different times. So offensively, he's got some stuff, but defensively, DeLeonidas doing what he's supposed to and keeping him off those legs.
And again, D'Amico's going to have to stay aggressive here. He needs points. Whether it's takedown, release takedown, or whether it's takedown and near fall. DeLeonidas, though.
In on a leg, looks to score and gets the takedown, 3 more.
Well, D'Amico got the first takedown of the match.
Yeah.
And since then, DeLeonidas, maybe that woke him up.
So 14-5 lead. Minute left to go here in the third period.
Again, in on a takedown attempt here. DeLeonidas, he has just gone straight aggressive since that second period whistle.
Yeah, putting on a show.
17-5. A ride time point to be added at some point.
Looking to get some more back points or
looking for a tech fall here. And he has got it. He'll roll 4 near fall, 21-5, and that is it. Boy, this thing started like it was going to be a close one, and then DeLeonidas took off and never looked back. A defending champion. Back-to-back for Guy DeLeonidas from Glenville State University. We will break away for our sponsors for just a second. We'll come back. We've got a couple of youngsters we're going to talk it over with when we return.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because of the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The Health Plan. Here for you.
We welcome you back inside the ASRC Arena. It has been a great first 5 matches. A lot of drama unfolding here. One of the stories we were following is from the young man who is joining us down at the podium now, and that is the junior from Fairmont State University and the first ever MEC champion, Colton Stone King. Colton, thank you so much for joining us. Talk us through that matchup. But before you talk us through that championship match, you had a tough one just to get to the finals.
Yeah. I mean, I came in here knowing I had to wrestle, returning All-American, and I knew who was on the other side of the bracket as well. But I just kind of had fun with it. And all my life, I've never really backed down from any challenges. So, yeah, I had fun with it. Gavin's a great opponent, and he only makes me better. So I think we could definitely see each other in national finals as well.
So you knocked off the defending champion from last year at 141 in the semis in Kai Von Grace, and then you take care of an All-American. This is a very good day for you, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, other than just having to wait around a little bit. But, yeah, definitely a confidence booster, and I look forward to the rest of the season for sure.
Colton, what does it mean to you to be the first ever MEC champion in Fairmont State history? Got to feel good for you and the coaching staff and your teammates. I
mean, I couldn't be happier where I am. Coach G has, been a great role model for me, and he brought me back from a lot of mental battles I was battling when I transferred. So I couldn't be more thankful. I give all glory to the Lord. And, yeah, I'm very happy with my performance today, and, yeah.
Well, Colton, it was very good to see your hand raised at the end of that one. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you the best the rest of the year.
Can I say one more thing?
100%.
Colea has never taken me down. I just want to say that. Yeah, that's all I want to say. His ego is very big, and I want to shut it down right now. So, yeah, that's all I got to say.
Thanks a bunch there, Colton.
Thank you.
That is Colton Stone King calling out the West Liberty champion for a few years, Colea. We do have another young man here in just a second. Okay, we're going to get a quick break here, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk it over with another brand-new champion from Salem, Sean Johnson, on the backside. We welcome you back inside the ASRC Arena. Had a good conversation with Colton Stone King from Fairmont State, the first ever MEC title holder from Fairmont State. And we're very happy to be joined by another first-time champion. And this is the first year of Salem University's wrestling program. And we're happy to be joined by Sean Johnson from Salem University. Sean, a very tough match that you had with Kayla Brooks, but you were very controlled throughout that match.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Felt really good. So I transferred in about a month ago, so I've been just training for a month and came here excited, ready to wrestle, back healthy, back on the mat, new team. It's been an amazing opportunity, amazing time, and I'm super blessed to be here, man.
Sean, you had a tough match in the semifinals with Anthony Wood, able to get the decision 2-1. Did that prepare you even better for this championship match?
Yeah, I think that match really opened my lungs and really got me got those first match jitters out of me. So that was definitely an exciting, close match that had me on my toes the entire match. So that definitely woke me up and got me ready for this finals match.
Well, Sean, what does it mean to you to be the first ever champion from Salem University? Got to feel good for you, your coaches, and your team.
Yes, sir. Being the first champ at Salem and as a first-year program is just an amazing feeling. This coach took me in with a 1 semester left of eligibility left, and he took a shot on me. And I hope he's proud of me because I'm definitely putting on for Salem. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the future at Salem.
Yeah, you paid him back very, very well today. Well, Sean, congratulations. We wish you the best of luck as the season goes on.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Have a good one, man.
Champion.
God is so good. God is amazing.
Sean Johnson, a very happy champion at 149 pounds. So we're back to the action. Good stuff there, wasn't it?
As they should be. That's really awesome what we've been able to do there on those interviews to, really highlight the hard work that these wrestlers. I mean, it's a tough grind. It's a sport like no other. You know that it's very tough mentally and physically. Congratulations to both of those young men we had an interview with.
165-pound championship matchup. Wiley Hauser from Glenville State University. 17-10 coming into the championship match. The senior hailing from St. Mary's, West Virginia. He's a transfer from Davis and Elkins in conference. His opponent, number 12 ranked wrestler in the nation in Mason Buckler from Frostburg State, the sophomore from Owings, Maryland. And we are underway immediately. A little eye poke there to begin for Hauser, so took him a second to get his bearings.
Talking about Hauser, he was the freshman of the year in 2022 at Davis and Elkins.
Looking to add another title here for Frostburg State. Again, last year's runner-up at 133, Thierno Diallo, getting the victory this year. And after this matchup, it is Glenville State, West Liberty.
Yes.
The last 4 matches will be all Pioneers and Hilltoppers, and there's a lot still to be determined in the team race. Both wrestlers shooting at the same time.
Some height on both of these wrestlers.
Hauser looking to work an underhook or a double under. Nice defense, though, from Buckler.
Heavy pressure on the head.
We got so used to all the action at that 157-pound weight class.
Things have slowed down quite a bit. Oh, Hauser says no. I'm going to get the action going.
A quick throw by down to a single, but a nice defensive sprawl there for Buckler. Now Buckler goes at it.
Good job of a sprawl by Hauser. Nothing given up.
Work those double unders. Heavy contingent of Pioneer fans across the way. Can hear them cheering on their teammates and their schoolmate, Wiley Hauser.
Hear a lot about Wiley here. He's, a great teammate. Good to have in that practice room. Always, there for the younger wrestlers, in those guys' ear.
Defensive battle in the first period. And it will be Buckler choosing bottom to begin the second. Buckler comes in 13-4.
Nice job of keeping him on the ground. Hauser got that deep claw. Now working some legs.
Hauser had a bye in the first round and a fall of 117 over Brian Crevar from Wheeling. So just a minute and 17 seconds on the mat today for Wiley Hauser. Meanwhile, it was Buckler also with a bye in the first round. Had an 8-4 decision over Toby Abbott from West Liberty in the semifinals.
Official going to look to see if anything illegal is going on in there. Nothing.
Giving some instructions as well.
1 minute. Remaining in the second period. 1 minute.
Hauser's ride time up over a minute now in the second.
Hauser still working on top.
He's got the right leg of Buckler locked in. Meanwhile, trying to work on that opposite side. But really a good base right now for Buckler.
Mm-hmm. Working up to the base, but all kinds of ride time. Stalemate now called by the official.
Ride time up to a minute 40 for Hauser. 20 seconds remaining in the second. And we'll have 174 coming up next. It'll be the beginning of Glenville State and West Liberty going at it for the Final Four championship matches.
Hauser in again on the legs.
And he will ride the timeouts. A full 2 minutes of ride time for Hauser. He was aggressive in that period, trying to do something, trying to get Buckler rolled, but Buckler just was not moving. Would not allow anything to happen. Good action.
Yeah.
If you're a defensive-minded
yeah, it was
fan of wrestling.
Yeah, difference of the last match versus this one. Right now, Hauser gets that deep claw in again, working the legs. Going back to the same position that he was in throughout that second period.
That was an interesting decision for Hauser to choose top position here in this period. I think what he's trying to do is secure that ride time point. Yeah. He's up to 2.5 minutes.
Just trying to stretch out Buckler.
And he's got the ride time point secured now. So it is unofficially 1-0 in favor of Hauser.
It's just a tough position to be in if you're the guy on bottom. A guy with long legs and able to use that leverage. Stalemate once again.
Again, a stalemate. I suppose went to a stall warning there for some reason. It's been a long ride and a long day. How about that?
Yes.
Looking to roll through there was Buckler. It's one of those matches you can see that could turn on just a reversal.
Yes.
But again, Hauser still got control of the right leg and working on the left arm.
Technical wrestling He's got a strategy.
Well, a good attempt that time for Buckler.
Yeah, that time, nice job by posting his head and not allowing the turn.
Hauser,
Buckler.
though, has got that left arm trapped behind. And you just lose so much leverage when that is the case. Boy, what a match for Wiley Hauser.
Yeah, you take away limbs and you can't get your base built. Just a dominating performance right there that time by Wiley Hauser.
4 minutes of ride time. Hauser rode out the second, chose top in the third, and rode it out as well. And another victory, and if you look at the team points, that's huge before we go to the next 4 with Glenville State and West Liberty. So we move up to 174 pounds, couple of nationally ranked wrestlers. Hayden Pummel from Glenville State University, 4th ranked in the nation. The redshirt junior coming in at 27-5, hails from Russell's Point, Ohio. A transfer in for Northern Illinois University. His opponent from West Liberty University, Carter Weingarner, ranked 8th in the nation. Comes in with a very impressive 19-2 record, the redshirt senior from Zanesville, Ohio.
This should be a good one. You guys built, I mean, it's like looking in a mirror.
Pummel had a bye in the first round, defeating Brandon Galassi from Davis and Elkins by a tech fall to advance to the final. For Weingarner, he defeated Hunter Bittinger from Wheeling by fall in the first period in his first round match. Then a 10-8 decision over Frostburg State's Owen Butler in the semis.
These matches here down the stretch are going to tell a story, Drew, on how this championship shakes out.
So where the proverbial rubber meets the road, if you will?
Yes, yes. A lot of strength on the match right now, or on the mat. Not sure you're going to see a whole lot of leg riding or a whole lot of explosive shots. You're going to look to see some guys out-muscle each other.
Last year's champion at this weight class, by the way, Isaiah Casto, has bumped all the way up for Glenville State to heavyweight.
Yeah.
We'll see him in the finals at heavyweights. First takedown issued by Glenville State and Hayden Pummel.
Yeah, nice takedown. Got both those legs together and just attacked for the takedown. See the strength, though, of Weingarner as he gets the escape. 3-1. About 1:10 left to go here in the first period. Just movement, circling, trying to find the angle. They would like to attack heavy on the head.
When they engage, when they actually lock up, it's like two bucks.
Yeah, two rams going at it.
Nothing delicate about the hand and head fighting here between these two.
Heavy pressure by both.
Good half shot by Weingartner. Short time here in the first, just 5 seconds left.
Little tough palm to the forehead. You see the official giving some instructions. Hey, you might not want to do that.
Maybe a little less there, Mr. Weingartner. Pummel will choose bottom to begin period number 2. Again, in the team race, Glenville State came in, again, all 10 wrestlers in the finals, leading 146.5 to 130.5. They did get victories for Drusius at 125, and then just most recently, DeLeonardis and Hauser. So a couple of victories. Very important for the team race for Glenville State. And for Coach Danny Irwin, you need all these wins, and you'd like to get them with extra.
Yeah, it says right now 154 to 130.5. That's on their screen here.
Well, lots of physicality here from Weingartner. Once again, the official has to come in and say, easy, man.
Both these guys aggressive wrestlers, and you can see the strength down there. You just got to control that. Both guys heavy on the head.
And Weingartner being very, very quick twitched, trying to see if he can see anything that Pummel may go after, or maybe if he flinches just a sec.
Yeah, you're wanting to kind of present that arm there, or quick tap and look for your shot. But Pummel doing a good job of not falling for anything.
Pummel a little more straightforward with his attack, really. Another good half shot.
Attempt. Good defense, though, Pummel. As the head-to-head matchup between Glenville State University and West Liberty.
Short time again, and it's going to run out.
Into the second period, going into the third here.
A lot of aggressive wrestling from the neutral position between those two.
So Weingartner going to be on bottom, looking to escape to make things closer. Pummel possibly a little too high.
Try to secure that hook in, and that was dangerous because you did have Weingartner on his feet, but Pummel able to get him back down to the mat.
Weingartner tries to spin out. Pummel does a great job of staying on the hips and staying heavy pressure, with riding time now coming into the picture.
And Pummel's going to advance it across the 1 minute mark.
Got that leg locked in.
And it was a little dangerous, as you said, to get to that position, but Pummel very disciplined in how he was able to kind of scoot back down the body of Weingartner before getting him to the mat.
Yeah, he had to readjust. Stalemate called there. Riding time there, though, at 120.
And again, you looked at Pummel, he was asking the official, where's my ride time at? And the official pointed over toward the clock.
So he didn't know as well as we didn't at the time.
Pummel cautioned for a quick move. You have a dandy coming up at 184 pounds. For the first time, a chance for us to see a possible 4-time MEC champion, the number 1 ranked wrestler in the nation, Ty McGarry, a 2-time national champion, 1-time runner-up. He'll face off against Kyle Homitz, ranked 6th in the nation from Glenville State University.
So right back at the action, 45 seconds and counting. Pummel with riding time, stall call on Green. That will be on Pummel.
Well, if you're Pummel, you got to be careful. It's only a 4-1 lead, so you can't afford, I don't think, to be trying to just stall it out.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make some moves. And if you earn another stall call, you're starting to get some points back for Weingartner going to push the issue. He wants to move.
He is trying to get loose. 20 seconds left to go. Still nothing. Pummel staying with it. Got a hold of the leg and the waist.
And they are going to get a reversal here with 8 seconds left. Now, they gave a point. Before that reversal, there was a one put up by the official. The question is, was he giving an escape? Or
Right.
did he change that to just a reversal? That's a big call difference.
In my opinion, it's probably going to be the reversal. That
I didn't see a stall put up, so that wouldn't have been a stall point. The question is in the midst of the excitement, did the official?
Yep. So 4-all, 9 seconds to go.
So it had to be then a stall warning.
So one green.
And on a shot attempt here, Weingartner looking to try to win it late.
Nothing.
Wow, what an effort from Carter Weingartner. So what happened was Pummel had the extra point coming for ride time, and so Weingartner said, get up, and I'm going to try to take you down to win it, and he was close.
Oh, very close. Good job of fighting that off. What a match. What a joy. Let's see if the officials talking with the coaching staff.
Coach Danny Irwin requesting a meeting, and I think what he is going to request is, was it a stall at the end of the match with Pummel going backwards out of bounds? If that is the case,
then it's tied, right?
it would still be 6-5, because even with a stall call, you still get the ride time point.
Yes, yeah.
So
right.
Pummel would have a 6-4 lead. If they gave another stall, it would be 6-5.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Weingartner hanging around here.
There is no stalling. They call on the next stance.
Weingartner was ready to go again.
You keep your headgear on.
Great match.
Stay ready. You don't have to get ready. What a match. And now Glenville State with 3 wins in a row and a head-to-head win against West Lib.
So that will lock up the team championship for Glenville State. And we move to 184 pounds. Number 6 ranked in the nation, Kyle Homet from Glenville State University, comes in with a record of 30-6. He is a graduate student from Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, and a transfer in from Life University. And if you don't know his opponent by this point, you don't know wrestling. Number 1 in the nation, 2-time national champion, 3-time MEC champion. Ty McGarry comes in to the match here at 21-1. Hails from McDonald, Pennsylvania. Went to West Allegheny High School. And the WPIAL wrestling prowess that he has provided for 4 years here at West Liberty University. So Homet, obviously, with his hands full. But that's why the two take the mat. Looking forward to it.
So great match here. 184.
Had an interesting scenario, meanwhile, speaking of Glenville State and West Liberty, a little earlier in the season at an open tournament at Fairmont State. Ty McGarry was there. He was wrestling at 184. It just so happened that Dylan Cottrell, the head coach for Glenville State, decided, hey, I'm going to enter it, maybe give my guys a little bit of motivation.
Yeah.
And he ran through his bracket to the finals, as did Ty McGarry. Those two were set to face off, and I think probably a good decision by Dylan Cottrell. Didn't want to have any effect on anything that happened, but that would have been a really neat matchup.
It was a really interesting, fun day to be there to watch.
So the two did not face off.
They did not.
But it would have been wild.
Yep.
Good action immediately from both Holman and McGarry. Again, McGarry trying to do something that has not been done in the Mountain East Conference. We've had a 3-time champion in Cole Lea, who, by the way, was called out by Colton the Stone King from Fairmont State. We were talking to that young man. Don't know the beef behind that, but that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Boy, McGarry, a little slap across the face to Holman.
A little tough.
But nobody in the 6-year history of this conference is a 4-time champ. McGarry looking to be the first. Right now, Holmetz is holding his own, though.
Yeah. Worked quickly there to try to get a shot in and wasn't successful. Fix some headgear.
Taking a look at the path to this championship match. Ty McGarry with a first period pin of Gavin Rodriguez-Cairo from Davis Nelkins. And then a second period pin of Austin Heisman from Wheeling. Meanwhile, Holmetz with a first period pin of Clayton Downs from Salem, followed up with a 10-3 decision victory over Fairmont State's Austin Gibson. McGarry able to secure the first takedown, not without some work. Holmet looking for a quick escape here, and he'll get it. So 1 point back at the end of the first period. Solid action. You hear the PA announcer says Home. We have been confirmed that
Yes.
he goes by Holmet.
Yep.
From his teammates, the head coach's father, the Encyclopedia Britannica.
We do have some confirmation.
McGarry choosing bottom to begin the second, quickly to his feet. And Holmes says not going to mess around with that.
Both guys just looking for the option, looking for a chance to score.
Good shot, good counter. Now the West Liberty faithful starting to try to hype up their wrestler. Single leg. McGarry elevates. Staying patient here.
And
Now dives
there's the
in, and there's
score.
another one.
So a 7-1 lead. Looking for his fourth MEC title.
Holmet, though, again, very quickly able to square up and earns another escape. McGarry tried to spin around from the back there, and it's close. There it is. A third takedown for Ty McGarry. He now leads 10-2.
Putting some points up here in the second period.
And after 2 periods, the 3-time champion is up on points. And now a brick coming in from the Glenville State side. Assistant coach Jonathan Andrietta is the one who threw that brick.
Coach Cottrell over there getting a drink.
I didn't see anything that would have had me questioning wrestling action, a call, whatever that was, so I'm not sure what the challenge is. Whatever it is, they are going to the replay. So, getting set to enter the third period. We're in a holding pattern, and do apologize. Neither you or I, John, saw anything that would have been a questionable call. And again, if there's a challenge on a certain call, you throw the brick right away.
Yeah.
So,
end of the period, though.
A bit of a mystery. Ty McCary just throwing his hands up saying, let's go.
Yeah.
Again, coming up next, we have two more matches, 197 pounds. Nick Johnson from Glenville State, Devin Bell from West Liberty. And then the heavyweights matchup between Isaiah Casto from Glenville State and Parker Bentley from West Liberty University.
Okay, so nothing.
I don't know what it was. Either the official said there is no challenge or there is no foul.
Yeah. I thought he said no challenge, but start of the third period, McGarry up 10-2 and working on some riding time.
They're getting close to the minute mark. And Holman has done a good job when he's been taken down of quickly escaping.
There's another.
But he just hasn't been able to get in really on much of anything offensively.
You know, he's got in on a leg, but the defense, and you can see the block there by McGarry, just good defense.
Matt working quickly here. You can see Helmet getting very active with his hands, starting to move side to side. He's got a leg now. Going to look to finish a shot here. Went after a cradle for a half second, and he'll earn the takedown. That's a big one here late.
Yeah.
I think he may cut. Not just yet. I thought he may cut quickly. And he is going to now stand McGarry up. So 11-6, no ride time. Now McGarry goes right back to the single.
Body lock here.
How about that for confidence in yourself?
Yes.
Not trying to just avoid anything in the final 30 seconds. He went at a takedown. Going to look to climb up the body here. Helmet, though, as you said, has got his arms wrapped around the waist. Now he does not. And here comes the takedown. And that is going to do it for the first time in Mountain East Conference history. A four-time champion. And it is Ty McGarry, the number one ranked wrestler in the nation at 184 pounds. Congratulations to that young man.
Hopefully get an opportunity to have an interview with him after his accomplishment. But we will continue to roll through here.
We call it one more for the road for Ty McGarry. How about that?
There we go.
So up to 197 pounds. The seventh-ranked wrestler in the nation from Glenville State University is Nick Johnson. Comes in with a record of 26-5. The junior hailing from Parkersburg, West Virginia, Titletown, USA, they call it. wrestled at Parkersburg High School. His opponent from West Liberty University, Devin Bell, 9-3 coming in for the redshirt sophomore from Wilmington, North Carolina. Johnson, a transfer from Virginia Military Institute, VMI. First period pin of Iran Love from Salem. Followed that with a first period pin of Austin Lewis from Frostburg State to advance to the championships for Devin Bell. A third period pin of Chris Johnson from Wheeling. Followed that up with a major decision victory over Ethan Babé from Fairmont State. Johnson, the first takedown.
Yeah, his strength of Johnson is hard to deal with.
Heavy crossface from Johnson.
Trying to look for that shoulder. Going to cut Bell loose. Back to the center of the mat. Bell looks to shoot.
A lot of balance work, both locked in on each head. You can see the pull, the push, trying to get the opponent off balance and then attack.
Both guys trying to find the angle.
Bell is an underhook right now. The heart of that shot. Johnson looking for a trip. Got it.
Yeah,
wow.
Locked it up, tripped.
A great counter move by Nick Johnson.
Getting some riding time.
Johnson has his eyes focused on the coaching staff across the way, getting some instructions. Stalemate.
So a 6-1 lead here in the first period. Some riding time for Johnson as well, close to the minute.
These two wrestlers are solid 197 pounders, just balls of muscle out there.
Got a spiral ride in. Trying to break Bell down.
Short time, 15 seconds remaining.
Ooh, looks to Granby. Nice job of staying on the hips.
Got a hold of that arm as he tried to roll
position.
through. This could be our first pin tonight. 4 seconds left, though. And
There it
it's a
is.
pin for Nick Johnson with 2 seconds remaining in the first period. As you mentioned, the Granby threw, but as he went through, Johnson just barely caught the arm. And we have seen years where we've had some outstanding pins, tech
Yeah.
falls. We haven't seen that here tonight except for one tech fall. It's been close matchups. And Nick Johnson, a champion at 197 pounds for Glenville State.
Yeah, that was just great scramble and a nice job of Johnson to get himself balanced and catch Bell in a bad spot. First pin of the night. Right now, we're up to the last match.
At heavyweight, 285 pounds from Glenville State University, ranked 10th in the nation, is Isaiah Casto, 19-4 coming in. He is the defending champion at 174 from last year. The graduate student hailing from St. Albans, West Virginia, and St. Albans High School, transferred in from WVU Tech. His opponent from West Liberty, ranked 12th in the nation, Parker Bentley, the redshirt sophomore, 26-6 coming in. A Musselman graduate from the Eastern Panhandle in Inwood, West Virginia.
So Casto wrestled quite a bit this season at 197 and then just bumped up here. I believe he's wrestled a few times at the heavyweight spot.
Casto earned a bye in the first round and then a major decision victory over Gavin Badge from Frostburg State. Meanwhile, Bentley a bye in the first round and then a decision 9-2 over Gavin Harper from Wheeling University. The path to the title here.
Nice heavy hand by Bentley. Casto, goes in, gets in on a leg. Nothing given up yet. Bentley looks to score as Casto steps off the mat onto the hardwood.
We're talking about Casto being at 197 for the majority of this season, at 174 last year. He gives up weight every single match.
Yeah. I think they said right now he's walking around at about 215, 213, so a lot of weight given up here as Bentley was able to get close to a takedown, but Casto
using a little funk wrestling there.
Wow, that was, you don't see that a lot from the heavyweights. Casto not really a true heavyweight. What a roll through and a nice job of keeping a hold of that and scoring.
Yeah, Bentley looked like he had a takedown, but some real nice work.
And nice job.
So close. Caution coming here from Bentley.
Caution on red.
Got a second. Want to thank all of the cameramen who are working this with us. Thanks to our producer here today, Nick Eskins, keeping us in line as best we can be kept.
Wow, Casto showing some strength to keep Bentley down on the mat.
Also got to thank our executive producer, Butch Mounts, who is running wild, picking up our,
our
people we want to interview. And certainly not stressing out at all today.
No, zero stress on a wrestling day.
Casto trying to keep Bentley on the mat.
Just a tight waist in.
And it's evident, like you can just look out there and see that Casto is giving up height and weight to Bentley. But he is making up for it in strength and physicality right now with a 3-0 advantage.
Yeah, on the head-to-head matchups with Glenville State University and West Lib, you've got, it's a 3-1 advantage in those head-to-heads.
So the two top dogs in the Mountain East Conference remain so. Again, Glenville State started their program 5 years ago. They finished 6th in the tournament that year. West Liberty won it. West Liberty won it the following year. Glenville State was 2nd. And then the next year, Glenville State again playing second fiddle. And then last year, Glenville State topping West Liberty. And it'll be back-to-back titles for Coach Dylan Cottrell and the Pioneers.
All right, so ride time in favor of Isaiah Casto and a 3-0 lead here going into the second period.
Casto bottom position to begin. Up to his feet quickly.
Strength and another chance to roll.
Bentley trying to pull Casto back down. But Casto showing the strength of the core and the legs. And that is some heft and some strength and some weight from Bentley pulling down.
It is.
On Casto as well.
Casto with the escape. 4-0 lead and ride time available. right now.
Again, at the conclusion of this final match, we'll take a quick break. We'll try to come back and find Ty McGarry, talk to that young man about his 4th MEC title. And we'll try to get a hold of now the 2nd MEC title holder, head coach Dylan Cottrell, as well. Casto fading some shots, and now the two will lock. Bentley just seems unable to get. I mean, he's got long limbs too, but he's just unable to attack the legs. Casto's so quick to sprawl back a bit or move side to side.
Yeah, Casto, height disadvantage, but he's doing a good job of keeping Bentley at bay.
Bentley, heavy pressure on the back of the head, though, of Casto, but he just couldn't crack the code in the second. Bentley very active, but just an escape point for Isaiah Casto. He'll take the lead into the third. And Bentley going to waste no time on bottom. He just says, let's go neutral. I'm going to try to figure out how to bring this 215-pound heavyweights to the ground.
Good action, though. Both guys working.
Casto right now content to feign some shots and then lock up the head. There's a good shot. But again, Bentley just about a split second too late. Casto pulled that leg away.
And Casto goes in for the shot.
Now this is where Bentley could utilize a counter opportunity. But the two head outside of the circle. A confirmation at the end of this match, and after a quick break, we will have Ty McGarry for a quick interview. And then we're going to send Butch Mounts on the wild goose chase of Dylan Cottrell, head coach of now the 2-time MEC champion, Glenville State Pioneers. 35 seconds remaining in the match. Bentley working hard, but has just been kind of frustrated with not being able to get in on Isaiah Casto.
The strength of Casto has really held Bentley at bay. Bentley has been, he's been giving it his all.
And Bentley himself, a very quick heavyweight wrestler. He's got good moves. Went in on the final shot, and Casto will spin around, and Isaiah Casto, 174 pounds last year, walking around at 197 pounds this year, and moves up to 215 for the heavyweight championship. 10 titles are in the books, and Glenville State University with the victory at the end, and the Pioneers will repeat as Mountain East Conference champions in 2025. We'll break away real quick. We'll come back. We're going to get a 4-time champion for the first time in conference history on the backside of this commercial. Ty McGarry awaits.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the Health Plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The Health Plan. Here for you.
We welcome you back inside the ASRC Arena on the campus of West Liberty University. 10 champions crowned here in the Mountain East Conference 2025 Wrestling Championships. One of those is a first time in the history of this conference. Well, Ty McGarry, you have done a lot in your wrestling career in college, but you are the first ever 4-time Mountain East Conference champion. What does that feel like for you with all you've already accomplished in your career?
I just feel blessed to even be here, at this point. My 6th year in college, a lot of people with COVID didn't get a year, but with us getting an extra year, at this point in my life, I'm just blessed. Just thankful for God that I'm still out here wrestling, and, he's blessed me with amazing abilities, and I just go out there to glorify his name, and it's just fun. I'm just out there having fun at this point.
You continue to stay humble in victory as much as you have accomplished. There's still a little bit more left on the bone here for you as a finished career is coming here in college. You've obviously won a couple of national champions. You're the number 1 ranked wrestler in the nation coming in. Now that you've gotten the conference championship in your books, you set your sights again on another national title?
Yeah, obviously that's the main goal. Like I said, I'm just blessed with the opportunity. So just each and every day, just being thankful for what I got. I don't got too many practices left in me, too many competitions left in me. So, just treat every day like it's my last, whether it's practice, whether it's the MEC, whether it's the national finals. I'm just out there having fun, and, just all the glory to God.
Well, I'm sure that Coach Danny Irwin and the rest of the coaching staff has been happy to have you in the Hilltopper lineup for the last 4 years. Got to ask you a quick question. Okay, we go back. We talked about this real quick. Back to a Fairmont State Open tournament, a tournament in which you were at 184 and Dylan Cottrell from Glenville State was at 184.
Yes.
Did you guys talk anything over there before that finals did not take place?
There was a couple words exchanged, I wanted to wrestle. I was excited just to wrestle, but, Coach Irwin didn't think that was the best thing for me at the time. So, I was going to take the forfeit, but I was fortunate enough that, he took it for me, so I didn't have that loss in my record. Maybe we'll see each other at TOCs, but, at the time that wasn't the best thing for me, even though that's what I wanted.
We were all hoping to see it, but better heads prevailed, I'm sure, in that situation. Well, thank you so much, Ty, for your time. And, again, congratulations. There may be more in the future, but there can only be one first. You are a 4-time Mountain East Conference champ.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Ty McGarry, again, a humble young man in such a great career that he will continue for the next month or so. We're going to break away one more time here. Going to try to find the head coach from now the 2-time MEC champions, Coach Dylan Cottrell from the Glenville State Pioneers. We'll be back.
Decades, the Health Plan has called West Virginia home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the Health Plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the Health Plan. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
We welcome you back inside the ASRC Arena on the campus of West Liberty University. 10 very exciting matchups here today. We've had a couple of first-time winners from different places. Salem University gets a first-time champion. Fairmont State gets a first-time champion. We see the first ever 4-time champion in Ty McGarry. But we are very happy to be joined by our good friend and the head coach of now the 2-time defending Mountain East Conference champions, Coach Dylan Cottrell. Coach, obviously coming into this, you knew that you guys were probably the favorite. I know it's been an up-and-down season with some injuries, but coming into this finals, you had 10 wrestlers. You've got to be happy about qualifying all 10.
Yeah, no, getting 10 in there is an awesome testament to our team. And some of our guys, wrestling up weight classes and going out there and, maybe didn't get the exact results for some of our guys that we wanted. Obviously you want to go 10 for 10, but, 6 is the most we've ever won here, right? I think last year we had 9 in the finals. We won 5. 10 this year, won 6. So, again, it's progress in this tournament. West Liberty has a good team. Frostburg is a lot better this year. You talked about Fairmont and Salem getting their first champs. And so, for me, I just really want to see this league continue to grow, right? Obviously us as well, but I think this is the best MEC and most competitive the tournament's been. So I'm excited about that, excited to get Point Park in here next year and have full 8 brackets. So that'll be cool as well. But, yeah, very happy with the guys. They did a great job of being selfless and going up weight classes they needed to. And, some of the guys that are hurt, right, stepping in other times. So, yeah, proud of the team.
100% good victory for you guys here. Now that you've got a conference championship once again and some trophies, some hardware to take home, you guys have got some more work to do as far as the next month. You guys are looking forward to regionals and you're looking forward to a national tournament. You guys are heavily ranked in the nation. So what are the expectations or what are the hopes for you guys as you wind the season down here and get towards that national tournament?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking to win that regional title. We're looking to win a national title. It's big goals, but that's what it's been from the start of the year. And so we're going to go into a really hard training cycle these next 3 weeks. And so we'll be hitting it hard. There'll be a lot of wrestling and a lot of live wrestling and getting these guys in peak condition. And then, we'll start our taper once we get a little closer to regionals. So, the next 3 weeks for this guys is, mentally they got to stay locked in and make sure, that they're putting in the work for the foundation of March, right? And that's the big one. So, we did a little taper for this so the guys will feel good, but now it's right back to it. And these next 3 weeks, they're going to be tough training, right? But our guys are up for a challenge, and then, we'll have the guys ready to go for regional, hopefully get a regional title, and then propel right into nationals. Those are 2 really tough tournaments, and but we'll be ready. Our guys will be ready.
Speaking of being ready, how was it being back on the mat again at Fairmont State?
Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, I would have liked to have wrestled in the semis and the finals and not got med forfeited to me, but I got out of there and I wasn't hurt, so that was cool. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun competing again, and I was able to go right back in the room the next day and wrestle with our guys. So, that's the big thing for me was going out there and having fun and not getting hurt. So I was pretty happy with the day overall. It was cool, though. It's always fun to kind of, get the competitive juices flowing again. And I got to do and preach what I preach to my guys. I got to do it the same. And so, sometimes in life, it gets a little cushy and you need to go do hard things, right? Or things that maybe scare you. And so, getting back out there, it's tough, right? The man in the arena, no matter where it's at. So it was nice. I had a good time with it.
Well, Dylan, it's been a meteoric rise for your program. Another title to head to Glenville State. Congratulations on another great and very successful Mountain East Conference championship.
Hey, thanks, guys. Love you guys.
That is head coach Dylan Cottrell of the Glenville State Pioneers, and now 2-time defending Mountain East Conference champions. We are going to stay with you for the award ceremony, but our time here has run out. We do appreciate everyone for having tuned in on the Mountain East TV network. We're very excited to continue to bring live coverage of wrestling in the Mountain East Conference. Thanks to all of our staff here. Of course, Andrew Bolin and the rest of the cameramen, Nick Eskins, our producer, John Penna, my caller analyst. I'm Andrew Miller. The executive producer of video productions for MEC TV has been Butch Mounts. Enjoy the ceremony for the awards.
In front of the backdrop for a photo with your award. At the end of the weight class awards, ladies and gentlemen, we will announce the tournament's most outstanding wrestler and then hand out our team championship trophy. Okay, without further ado, let's begin our individual awards. At 125 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, in third place from Frostburg State, Nate Wilhelm. Your runner-up from West Liberty University, Logan Davis. And your 2025 125-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Glenville State University, Colton Trucillas. We move to 133 pounds, finishing in third place from West Liberty University, James Armstrong Jr. Your second place finisher from Glenville State University, Hunter Ross. And your 133-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Frostburg State University, Thierno Diallo. Moving to 141 pounds, finishing in third place from West Liberty University, Kylon Grace. Your second place finisher from Glenville State University, Gavin Kiocho. And your 2025 141-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Fairmont State University, Colton Stone King. Moving to 149 pounds, in third place from Frostburg State University, Gage Halbren. Finishing in second place from Glenville State University, Caleb Brooks. And your 2025 149-pound Mountain East Conference champion, representing the Tigers of Salem University, Sean Johnson. We move to 157 pounds. Finishing in third place from Salem University, Seth Thomas. Your runner-up from Frostburg State University, Nico D'Amico. And your 2025 157-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Glenville State University, Guy DeLeonardo. Moving to 165 pounds, finishing in third place from West Liberty University, Toby Abbott. Your runner-up from Frostburg State University, Mason Buckler. And your 2025 165-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Glenville State University, Wiley Hauser. Moving to 174 pounds, finishing in third place from Frostburg State University, Owen Butler. Your runner-up from West Liberty University, Carter Weingartner. And your 2025 174-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Glenville State University, Hayden Hummel. Moving to 184 pounds, finishing in third place from Fairmont State University, Austin Gibson. Your runner-up from Glenville State University, Kyle O'May. And your 2025 184-pound Mountain East Conference champion from West Liberty University, Ty McGeary. Moving to 197 pounds, finishing in third place from Frostburg State University, Austin Lewis. Your runner-up from West Liberty University, Devin Bell. And your 2025 197-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Glenville State University, Nick Johnson. And our 285-pounders. Finishing in third place from Wheeling University, Gavin Harper. Your runner-up from West Liberty University, University, Parker Bentley. And your 2025 285-pound Mountain East Conference champion from Glenville State University, Isaiah Castro. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the winner of the tournament's Most Outstanding Wrestler Award, as voted on by the league coaches and tournament personnel. The 2025 Mountain East Conference Most Outstanding Wrestler from Fairmont State University, your 141-pounder, Colton Stone King. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to present our final team standings and the Mountain East Conference Championship Trophy. Finishing in 7th place with 47 points, Davis and Elkins. In 6th place with 66.5 points, Salem University. In 5th place with 67.5 points, Fairmont State University. Finishing in 4th place with 73.5 points, Wheeling University. Finishing in 3rd place with 126 points, Frostburg State University. Your runners-up with 133.5 points, West Irving University. And your 2025 Mountain East Conference champions with 163 points, the Pioneers of Glenville State University. Once again, for a complete recap and photos from today's action, be sure to log on to mountaneast.org. Congratulations once again to all